Alright, hey guys, so today I want to kind of talk about the idea of what if Activision franchised Black Ops 4, or I guess a Call of Duty in general, but Black Ops 4 mainly because that would obviously be the most likely game to get franchised. This is something I've talked to my friends about when Black Ops 4 first came out, and it's something that I think they really could do it. They could do it right, but Activision most likely won't do it, and I'll get more into that a little bit later in the video. But anyway, so we're just going to start it off. Black Ops 4 is already set up very well right now to be franchised. The multiplayer is much more competitive than ever. They have the healing, they have the bonus health. It's much more skill based. It's much more fun to watch, and it's much more fun to do good because it's harder. It's harder to earn double and triple kills, quad kills. It's so much harder. People have more health. People are faster. It's hard, but once you pull it off, it feels more rewarding. It's more fun to watch people pull that shit off because you know how much harder it is. It's like watching someone play CSGO. When I can't fucking play CSGO, I can't even get a goddamn kill in that game, but it's so fun to watch other people do it because I know how hard it is, and it's satisfying to see someone else be able to do what I can't do. Or, in this case, in Call of Duty, do something that I can do, but they do it better, or they do it cooler, you know. Not saying I'm a god at Black Ops 4, but I'm saying, like, I think you get the point. Anyway, they have a very successful battle royale that could be made into competitive very easily. Now, maybe it would be like when you go to a COD tournament, there's the opening matches are like battle royale. There's like a battle royale tournament before the multiplayer tournament, or maybe they're intertwined, or maybe they're two completely separate different things, but they could make their battle royale very competitive, and that could get them known for battle royale players. Blackout is viewed as one of the best battle royales made. In my opinion, it is one of the best. I think it's fucking good. It's amazing, but it's kind of hard to make that your selling point when not a lot of people that don't play Call of Duty want to even buy Call of Duty to try battle royale. There's a lot of people that don't give out good reviews, or that are just up Activision's fucking ass and they give out good reviews, or maybe you don't know if you'll even like it. But if you had a way to watch it, if you had like clips or something of seeing this battle royale, basically getting it advertised through tournaments, through all that kind of stuff, it could make a name for them in the battle royale scene. They already kind of have a name, but they're kind of hiding, and I honestly think Blackout could at least kill PUBG. I think it could at least kill PUBG. It's much more like PUBG than it is Fortnite. Fortnite is geared towards children, let's be honest. Anyway, so Blackout's a man's game. We're going to go ahead and move on. Zombies is very good this year. In my opinion, I love what they've done with zombies. I love the perk system and the weapons, and I know they had like the weapon leveling up in Black Ops 3 and stuff, but I wasn't a big fan of those maps. In Black Ops 4 here, though, I really do like the maps. I love the perk system. You get to customize how each game goes. It's different every time. It's really nice. I really like the maps. They could keep zombies fresh for a couple years. Franchising would be like keeping it alive for most likely like 3 years, 3 or 4, if they were to do it. But they could keep adding perks and guns and maps and mini games and that kind of stuff, keeping zombies fresh, keeping the community there. It wouldn't be that hard, and it would give people a lot of value. Everybody would benefit from franchising a game like Black Ops 4. It would help to build trust in Activision. It would help show us that, yeah, they're listening, because franchising a game is something that people have wanted for a while. It's not necessarily talked about that much because it seems so unrealistic, but the idea of franchising Black Ops 4, I think, is the closest Call of Duty that we've had that could be franchised successfully, except for Black Ops 2. I think Black Ops 2, scratch that, we'll get into that in a bit. People would be more willing to buy DLC and microtransactions. I mean, if I knew that Black Ops 4 was sticking around for 3 or 4 years, yeah, I'd probably go out and buy that camo. I'd probably go out and buy the supply stream. I'd probably go out and buy the Black Ops Pass if I didn't already have it. I already do have it, but yeah, you'd be more willing to buy stuff. You know that it's not going to be gone within like 10 months. It's not, the idea of the loot boxes and all that stuff. Oh, you got to drop fucking $300 to get all the skins you want. And it's like, okay, yeah, I look dope right now, but give me 4 or 5 months, a new COD's going to be released, and now I'm fucking irrelevant, and I have to drop that money again. And that is what's so fucked up about their business models, because they know people are going to drop that money every year. They know people are going to do that shit. Like that guy that dropped $1,000 on the battle pass within like right as it came out, and all he got as a reward was, hey, go ahead and spend more money on our separate supply stream things. Like, they know people are going to drop money on it every year, and they think that if they keep a game for a certain amount of time, people are not going to buy it. You know, it's not going to be new, it's not going to be hype, so they're not going to be buying skins. But look at CSGO, look at that market. I mean, that shit is insane. I literally know people that have made thousands upon thousands of dollars selling and buying CSGO skins online. Like, gambling. It's ridiculous. I'm not saying Black Ops 4 will ever get to that level, but I'm saying people will be much more willing to buy things, and I think you can agree. You'd be more willing to buy a $10 skin or a $15 skin, whatever the hell it is, if you knew that it's going to be relevant for much longer, and you know you'd be able to use it for much longer, because come around when Modern Warfare 4 comes out, which I assume is what the COD will be, you know, you don't actually know, but we can all guess. When that comes around, Black Ops 4 will probably be dead. Unless Modern Warfare 4 is complete ass, then everyone will jump back to Black Ops 4, which might happen because Infinity Ward seems to not know what the fuck they're doing. Anyway, it would mean getting a much better Call of Duty experience over time. They'd be able to hash out all the little bugs. They'd be able to perfectly balance all the weapons, be able to perfectly tweak all the spawns, make the game what Call of Duty should be. Give it its polish, the most polished Call of Duty we've had. We've had Black Ops 2 and those kind of games that are like our favorite, you know, the community says those are the best. But they lack a certain amount of polish, you know. There's still guns that are overly fucking broken, and there's gonna be guns that are better than others in any game you play. It doesn't matter if you play CSGO, Halo, whatever competitive game, shooter that you play, there's gonna be guns that are better than others. But it shouldn't be so far blown out of the water that people are only using 2 or 3 guns, you know. Like in Black Ops 4 when it first came out, there was like 2 or 3 guns in circulation that it just gets boring, you know. And all you find is people using the same guns, and all you can use is those same guns, because otherwise you put yourself at a disadvantage. You crush yourself. We would no longer have to drop $60 at least every year for a game. Which, this goes back to my previous point of why they drop a game every year. It doesn't matter if the game is broken as fuck. It doesn't matter if they literally released a game that had a title screen and that was it. People are gonna fucking buy it because it's Call of Duty. And they're gonna pay $60 for it at least a year. Most likely 100 or 110 for the fucking battle pass and the DLC and all that shit. That's minimum. That doesn't include microtransactions and all that shit that people buy. Obviously the microtransactions is working for them, otherwise they wouldn't keep doing it. They know that every year people are gonna drop the same fucking money. I personally have not bought a COD since Advanced Warfare. I don't, you know, I've been waiting for a COD that sparks my interest. Black Ops 4 sparked my interest. And then they kind of went and did a bunch of bullshit Activision practices with all the fucking stupid microtransactions they're doing, with all the shady shit they're doing, and I haven't played Black Ops 4 in a while, which actually I meant to say this earlier. You got Paladin's gameplay in the background right now, and that's because I actually was going to hop on Black Ops 4 for the first time in a couple weeks to get some gameplay, and I was like, I seriously don't even want to turn my fucking PlayStation on to play that. I don't want to play Black Ops 4 anymore. I thought the game was great. I thought it was. And it's good. It's good, but there's so much shit in it. With the specialists, yeah, they made it more competitive. But with the fucking specialists, it caters to people that are casuals, you know. I'm sorry to use that word, but they cater to casuals with specialists. And the fucking LMG spam, and the goddamn shotguns, and the snipers. What the fuck happened, dude? The game came out, and like the first couple months, yeah, there was no snipers or anything. And then like I fucking just randomly fucking sniper galore out there. There's LMG galore. There's fucking people running around with shotties. No one's using good guns, and people that are using good guns, they're using them because it's the best AR in the AR section. It's the best SMG. It's the SOG 9. It's just they they are catering to casuals. They made it more competitive with the health and with the healing, but they fucked it up with the specialists. I can't tell you how many times I've died 4 or 5 lives in a row being spawn killed by specialists or fucking broken ass score streaks where you can't even get the fuck out of spawn. It is nothing up to my fault as to what I did. And they just keep fucking hammering me. Whether it's someone spawn killing me with a fucking Tempest, or they're got a goddamn attack chopper, which like one-shots you and is a goddamn laser, and you can't even hide from it or anything. Like, you can't use a perk to hide from it. I understand what they're doing. Yeah, you earn a score streak, you should be able to fuck on people. I get that. But it's to the point where I can't even fucking move. There was this video Pamaj put on his Instagram. It was a 1-minute clip of him dying like 5 lives in a row. It was like to a couple specialist kills and then score streak, and he literally couldn't move out of spawn. And I was sitting there and I'm like, this is fucking Black Ops 4 right here. Like, this is the shit that happens. This happens multiple times a game session. Like, it's not just like a fucking blue moon, you know? It's all the fucking time. And so I've stopped playing it and I started playing Paladins. I enjoy it a lot. And so, sorry, I kind of went on a rant there, but that's really why there's not Black Ops 4 gameplay in the background, because I just can't stand that game. And I really do enjoy Paladins. So, anyway. Activision, let's be honest, most likely is not going to franchise a game. Let's just say they're not going to do it. They're not. They make way too much money off of making a new game every year. They know that if they were to franchise a game, because I guarantee it's came up, I've guaranteed they talked about it, YouTubers have talked about it a lot, people that are really heavily involved in the community have talked about franchising a game, and it's became such a popular thought because of the microtransactions, because people don't want to drop money on things that are going to be irrelevant in a couple months. But Activision knows that it would be an investment. It would be an investment to franchise a game. And they don't want that. They want the quick cash, the fast money. They want the money that comes in, rolls in. They don't care about their publicity. They don't care about how they look in the media or how their fans think about them, how they treat their fans. All they give a fuck about is money. And it's so bullshit. It's like EA. I cannot stand Activision and their fucking greed. EA and their greed as well. They are literally rated like 2 of the worst companies in America. Like, nobody fucking likes them. They are dicks. They don't give a fuck about what they do to their consumers. They just want their shareholders to be happy. They want to make money. Activision, if they made games like they used to make games like Call of Duty, if they make games like they made Black Ops 2 and stuff, solid games, they would be in a way better spot. But they keep nailing themselves in the fucking coffin over and over and over, not giving a fuck about what they do. And I think it's going to catch up to them. I don't know how soon it'll be, but Activision and EA are either going to have to drastically change what the fuck they're doing, or their games are going to start dying off. Call of Duty is already in a rough fucking spot. Black Ops 4 is bringing them back a bit, but it is not near where Call of Duty used to be. The hype, the competitive scene, everything about Call of Duty, they are killing it, and they know they're fucking killing it, so they're trying to milk it. They came out with Destiny, literally like like a direct competitor to their own game. They almost killed their own game with a different game. They don't give a fuck about Call of Duty, guys. I promise you. Call of Duty is just a money-making machine. It's a cash cow to them. And they don't give a fuck when it dies off. They do not care. Oh, sorry. Activision pisses me off. I can't handle them. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, that's pretty much all I have down here for my notes. Go ahead and leave some comments down below. Actually, I forgot about this one. Imagine if Black Ops 2 was franchised. So, basically, look at Black Ops 2 and how much we love Black Ops 2. How balanced of a game it was. The maps. The fucking glorious maps. There's like one map in that game that I'm like, fuck, and I don't play it. But there's like 5 or 6 bangers of a map that are classics. They've remade so many Black Ops 2 maps over and over because it's a good fucking game. Black Ops 2 could be Call of Duty's version of CSGO. It could have been. Black Ops 4 could be that game. It is not at the level where Black Ops 2 is at. But what I'm saying is if they franchise it, if they worked on it, if they added things, if they changed things, it could get to the point of Black Ops 4 is in the competitive scene. It is a big competitive game. It could be the Battle Royale is a big competitive game, and the fucking multiplayer. They have two choices here. Not any other game can compete like that. They can compete in two gaming markets at the same fucking time. They are going to miss out on a huge opportunity here. I believe that they should franchise Black Ops 4. I believe if they franchise Black Ops 4, I'd be more willing to come back to it and give some more time and effort into it, put some more money into it. But as of right now, I'm sick of Activision. I'm sick of Call of Duty and their bullshit. I'm sick of the fucking just trying to make money off of everybody. A new game coming out every year. They expect you to buy it. And the fact that it's a new fucking developer every year is bullshit as well. Because there's really only one developer that's good. Treyarch. Infinity Ward used to be my favorite. The Modern Warfares were my favorite. I wasn't a big fan of the Black Ops until I went back and played Black Ops 2. Like a couple of years after it was relevant. But they only really have one good developer right now. And then you got Infinity Ward, which seems to fuck it up every year. You got Sledgehammer, which seems to fuck it up every year. Treyarch is a good developer, but Activision shits on them every year. I know Treyarch is not the kind of people that want to put loot boxes. They even came out and said it. They don't want to put loot boxes in their game. They don't want to flood their game with all this bullshit. That's not what they want. But Activision forces them to. It's bullshit. Activision needs to step out the fucking way. They need to let the developers do their job. And they need to start caring more about the community, or they're going to kill their own game. And I know they don't really give a fuck about that, but they really should. So that's pretty much all I got to say, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys got some value out of this. Leave some comments down below. Let's have a discussion in the comments. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about, do you think Black Ops 4 should be franchised? Do you think it's even possible? Yeah, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and peace out.